Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Sport This Week video. And in this week's video, we've got basketball, tennis, rugby, football, boxing, and UFC news. If you are new around here though, and you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do indeed like the video, and let's get straight into it. So starting off this week, we will go with the rugby news because there was only a little bit of rugby news, and it was that England women won 10-6 versus France women to win the Women's Six Nations. So congratulations to them. I think they've won it twice in a row now or something like that. But I remember they won it last time. But yeah, congratulations to them. That is all the tennis, boxing news, rugby news now. We will move on to the basketball next. Okay, so we're going to do it quick as always. And yeah, let's do it. So Clippers won 124-105 versus Minnesota. Philadelphia lost 170-96 versus Golden State. Chicago won 102-96 versus Boston. Miami won 113-91 versus Houston. Lakers lost 111-97 versus Utah. Clippers won 113-112 versus Portland. Chicago lost 121-105 versus Cleveland. Philadelphia lost 116-113 versus Phoenix. Miami won 107-87 versus San Antonio. Clippers won 117-105 versus Memphis. Philadelphia lost 124-117 versus Milwaukee. Boston won 99-86 versus Phoenix. Chicago won 108-91 versus Charlotte. Lakers lost 115-110 versus Dallas. Boston lost 109-104 versus Brooklyn. Atlanta won 118-103 versus Miami. Clippers won 109-104 versus Houston. Philadelphia lost 132-94 versus Milwaukee. Miami won 106-101 versus Chicago. Lakers lost 108-93 versus Dallas, and Boston lost 125-104 versus Charlotte. But that is it for the basketball news. We will move on to the tennis news next, and it was the Barcelona Open, which Nadal took part in, and it was the Serbian Open, which Djokovic took part in. So yeah, starting off this week in the Barcelona Open, Nadal won 2-1 versus Ivashka. Djokovic won 2-0 versus Kwan. Nadal won again 2-1 versus Nishikori. Djokovic won again 2-0 versus Kekmanovic. Nadal won 2-0 versus Norrie. Nadal won 2-0 versus Carreno to go through to the finals. Djokovic lost 2-1 versus Karachev to go out in the semis. Karachev then lost 2-1 versus Berrettini in the final to lose in the final. And Nadal won 2-1 versus Tsitsipas to win in the Barcelona Open. So congratulations to him. That is a first major tournament for him in a little while. But yeah, congratulations to him. That is all the tennis news now. We will move on to the boxing now. And Felix Cash stopped Denzel Bentley in the third round to become the British and Commonwealth middleweight champion. So congratulations to him. It was a bit... wait, is it that game or is it the other game? Other game? Fight. Yeah, I think that was... English. But in this one, Sander Martin won on points versus Prosper to remain European super lightweight champion. I think I don't really know Prosper that well, but I think he's English, so I was a bit sad that he didn't win. But oh well, in the end. But yeah, that is all the boxing news now. Moving on to the UFC news, and Adesanya will remain Vettori. Will rematch Vettori for the world middleweight belt on June 12th, and Figueiredo will rematch Moreno for the world flyweight belt on June the 12th. But there was an actual fight that happened. There was a big fight. Usman KO'd Masvidal in their rematch to remain welterweight champion. So congratulations to him. That was an amazing fight. If you haven't watched the highlights, I'd recommend going and watching it, because the way he knocked him out, just a swift right hook, and it just showed his real power. And yeah, he did look very, very good. But yeah, moving on to the last sport now, and it is football. And starting off this week, Jose Mourinho was sacked by Spurs. Leeds drew 1-1 versus Liverpool. Ed Woodward resigned from Man United as Man United chairman. Chelsea and Man City left the Super League, followed by Inter and Atletico leaving the Super League. The rest of the English clubs left the Super League. And then a bit later on it would just kind of collapse. So I'm very happy about that. I said my thoughts on the last video of that. But yeah, I was very happy about that. I think most of England were. Bayern Munich won 2-0 versus Bayer Leverkusen. Cologne won 2-1 versus RB Leipzig. Chelsea drew 0-0 versus Brighton. AC Milan and Juventus both left the Super League, so that was like everybody that was going to league, because Barcelona and Real Madrid were never really going to leave. Sassuolo won 2-1 versus AC Milan. Spurs won 2-1 in this. Oh wait, Spurs won 2-1 versus Southampton. PSG won 5-0 versus Angers to go to the semi-final of the Coupe de France. Spezia drew 1-1 versus Inter. Man City won 2-1 versus Aston Villa. Ibrahimovic has signed a 1-year extension with AC Milan, meaning he'll probably be I think he's going to be 40 next year and still be playing. Leicester won 3-0 versus West Brom. Kanate has reportedly signed a deal with Liverpool. Everton won 1-0 versus Arsenal. Liverpool drew 1-1 versus Newcastle. Watford have been promoted to the Premier League, so congratulations to them. Cycling GK is very happy. Mainz won 2-1 versus Bayern Munich. Dortmund won 2-0 versus Wolfsburg. Chelsea won 1-0 versus West Ham. Real Betis drew 0-0 versus Real Madrid. English football will boycott social media for 4 days in response to online abuse towards footballers, which I do think is a good thing, and it shows that they are trying to do some sort of action against it, because what's happening is just, it can't keep happening. But yeah, it shows that at least something's happening. Sheffield won 1-0 versus Brighton. Burnley won 4-0 versus Wolves. Leeds drew 0-0 versus Man U. Juventus drew 1-1 versus Fiorentina. Barcelona won 2-1 versus Villarreal. Man City won 1-0 versus Spurs to win the Carabao Cup, so congratulations to them. That's their first, I believe, major trophy of the season, unless they won the Carabao, the Community Shield, I can't remember. West Brom drew 2-2 versus Aston Villa. Roma lost 3-2 versus Cagliari. Lille won 3-2 versus Lyon, making the title race even closer between them and even Monaco and PSG. And Atletico Bilbao won 2-1 versus Atletico Madrid, meaning the La Liga title race is also quite close. But that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you are new around it and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do indeed like the video. And thanks for watching.